If you take a look at the forefathers in the scriptures, you look at Abraham, you look at Isaac, you look at David, you look at a lot of great men today, you could see exactly this thing I'm talking about. You could ask them their stories and you could see that they have stories that when they start telling you those stories, you feel really, really concerned for them. You were like, okay, did this really happen to this person? Yeah, it did happen to the person. And when your calling in life is high, when your purpose in this world is really, really a lot, when your level of greatness is a lot, you are bound to go through a lot. Go through so much that you might look around you and you might feel, okay, this person is my age mate, so why is he not actually going through what I'm going through? Why is his life much easier than mine? To whom much is given, much is also expected. If God has given you a great life, a great destiny, a great calling, a purpose that is going to go far into the world, that you're gonna expand, your name is gonna be heard around the world. He's not only just gonna give you that destiny, he's gonna prepare you for it. It's just like if a student knows that he has to go write an exam, let's say the next day, the next week, he studies more. There are certain exams, I know people who are in certain professions are going to understand what I'm saying. There are certain types of professional exams you want to take that requires you to study more, that requires you to study harder. If you were studying 10 times harder before, you're going to be studying 50 times harder, because you know that what you're about to go into is like a lot. It's not a joke, it qualifies you. So before God can take you from where you are to that, you need to be qualified. And the trials and tribulations you go through are the qualifications, are what God is going to use to qualify. You have to have a justifiable character, you have to have a justifiable behavior. And that is the reason why God has to chastise you. So the trials and tribulations, the reason why your life is so hard, it's much harder and hard as it seems, is because God is trying to chastise you. God is trying to discipline you. For you to be a face that the world is going to see, you need to go through a lot of training. You need to be trained. No man is being sent out to do a certain kind of work and is not being trained. You have to be trained, and the level of training you're going to get is to the level of which you're about to be sent to do. So that is why I say this. I say, the harder your life, the harder your life is, the tougher your calling, the tougher. So it is from this trial, it is from this tribulation, it is from this training, this chastisement, that powerful men, strong men, men who have been called to greatness, draw their strength from. We draw our strength from the stories we've had before. We draw our strength from what we are currently in, what we are going through. That's where we extract our strength from. And that is why greater men have great stories to tell. It's not because the greatness comes before the story, but the story came before the greatness. And the story is what gave them strength to achieve that great and higher height they are at. The great story is what qualified them to be great men. It's what has made them unique. They have drawn their strength from that story. They have drawn their power. They have drawn their lessons. They have drawn their training. They have drawn every single discipline, every single balance, everything that they needed to know in this world from that story. And that is why it says that great men have great stories to tell. So maybe, just maybe, you're going through that difficult hurdle and you look around you and no one is going through that but you. Maybe you're going through that because you have a greater purpose in life. You have a greater calling, and God has called you and God has made you established. So just be patient and see where God takes you. Be patient, be focused, and be on the right path with God, and everything in this world is going to be yours.